What's going on today? It is episode 141, Field Home Farm Sessions on December the 20th, 5 days before baby Jesus is born. And the old mystery Cleve who wants me to say that name. I'm not going to say your name. I already said it the other day a bunch of times. So one thing I'm going to talk about today is a couple more movies, maybe a couple of songs. The old mystery there asked me a couple songs. Improve the show by comments and Christmas concerts. So one more movie Miss New Life came and told me about was Home Alone. Now, I think girls like that better, women like that better than guys. Home Alone, it's okay. I think we secretly like it. I think Mr. Cleve, you secretly love Home Alone 1, 2, and 3 in your spare time. Where's old Roscoe today? I don't see Roscoe on here. So that was the one movie. Jesus Christ. Oh, sorry, I don't mean to swear. I can say fucking shit. But when my co-op girl was telling me that she's going to give me my patronage check today, and I don't know. I'll read that later. I'll take my listeners' comments. I'll read them before I talk to them. So I'll get into the whole gifts at Christmas, all that kind of shit. So a couple more songs. So KJ, I love this. I'll tie this in with KJ and my kids' Christmas concerts. So we go every year. The school has Christmas concerts. Now they didn't have that in COVID, so my oldest daughter's in high school, so I get to go to her concert, and it's really cool. They play some really good songs. The band teacher is outstanding as far as new music and the way she talks and conducts the band. So they played a lot of good songs, and it was really good. So I can't say more good things about that. It was actually entertaining. And then I'm not saying my kids in their elementary school wasn't entertaining, but you hear Jingle Bells and tying that in with KJ, I want a fucking hippopotamus for Christmas. That is one of the songs they played. That is KJ's favorite song, and it's just like I was just laughing in my head the whole friggin' time that they sang it. And then what else did they sing? A couple other songs, but they played like different instruments. So my second oldest daughter, who's in grade 7 at the school, a bunch of them did their class was in charge of doing the emceeing. So that's pretty good to get them used to public speaking. And I wish I had have done that when I was in school, get me used to public speaking. But I don't know whether I would have done it or not. So Mystery Cleve, what are you doing today? Give me a text. You got 28 stars now, Mystery Cleve. You know that. So. Or Tyson, if that's what you want me to call you. I'm not saying the other line, but so those are a couple songs the hippopotamus for Christmas. There was Jingle Bells. There was What I Want for Christmas. Different things. It's a good thing. I was thinking back. I don't think my dad ever, like in the history of me going to school, ever came to a Christmas concert. Now I don't think farm dads ever came to a Christmas concert back in the day. Now. I don't know if that's the progressive dads. Like, there is more dads there than ever. Now, from a farmer point of view, or if you have your own business point of view, there was a couple firefighters there, but if you have your own business, I can understand going to the show. But if you get guilted by your significant other to come to take work off to go to a Christmas concert, I don't know. It's my opinion. This is my opinion podcast. And I was going to say something about my howling on the show. I was talking to Dirty Mike yesterday, and he says he loves the howling on the show. So we're going out, like I said, computer is coming for Christmas. So we're going out today with King Michelle and King Dan. I think I'm going to promote going to the friggin' keg because as parents of 4, and they have parents of 4 also, Tyson gave me 5 hearts. They have 4 kids. We have 4 kids. Getting out on a Friday or Saturday night is not as easy as it should be. So usually when you go out for a dinner or something like that, you want to go somewhere nice. The keg is usually somewhere nice, one of the nicer places in your community. So I am going to push for the keg. My wife, I'm sure she's going to love it. Take away from my St. Louis lunch, but I'm sure she's going to love it. But Tyson said he's drywall and painting today. Well, hopefully you don't have to go inside and outside the door very much because it is fucking cold. Let's just see. In Ontario, I said my non-Ontario listeners, and especially my BC girl, she sends me a text once in a while and she'll say, oh, it's plus 12, nice summer day. Well, whatever. Water doesn't fucking freeze when it's too hot. So it is -6, feels like -12 at the moment. It is at almost 9 o'clock on December 20th. Now tonight, Mystery Cleve, put your friggin' long johns on because it is going to be -13. Feels like minus fucking 22 tonight. This is Bradford temperature. And then Saturday -12, Sunday -12, Monday -4, and then it's kind of minusy for the rest till Christmas. And they're talking about snow in Bradford. Maybe not in Georgetown because they got a little bit too much hot air there with all just everything else. And Mystery Cleve and Emmett know what I'm talking about. So, and you know why I am promoting the cold, because I am hoping for this rink to freeze before Christmas. Now, if we get all these good days of cold weather, and I think it's cold weather up until Christmas as far as my phone says, so hopefully we get this frozen ice. Now, mind you, my kids are playing hockey a lot. My daughter has a girls' club tonight for hockey. My son has 2 hockey games this weekend, and then they wrap up for 2 weeks before the holidays. They call it the holidays. Daughter has 2 weeks of no hockey. Her coach is pretty funny. He's not one of those coaches that's stuck up. He's a coach you can talk to. He comes in and talks. Now, mind you, he likes my daughter. Hockey skills and her listening skills and all that, so maybe that's part of it. But hold on. Emmett just said, oh, baby, good morning. So I tried to call your significant other I did call her the other day. Didn't answer. She's not as good as you with answering the phone. So I'm trying to get her on board because she is a partial genius to try and, form, sculpture my, I didn't say my resume, but my intro to myself to the other farmers to just introduce myself if people don't know me and what I'm going to do, and hopefully she can guide me in those steps towards that. Oh, this is what my friggin' I don't know if she listens, so I can't cut her up too much, but it might be next week or after the new year now before I drop the check off. I said, holy crap. So I know it's like within $1,000. So how the co-op works, he says, I'll do it. You want to do I don't trust you as far as you might say some stuff that's too controversial in my introduction, but who knows. So the co-op, I think in years past, it's like between $1,000 and $2,000, and that number goes up the more business you do with the co-op. So if you buy fuel, if you buy fertilizer, seed, everything with the co-op, and prices will go up, or your patronage will go up. Mind you, I only take my corn, wheat, and soybeans there, so you get a patronage from that. So let's see what Emmett. She's working in office this week. Well, then there you go. She can do it for me. I mean, what do you do in your office all week? So I gotta pay attention to my. So we went to the Christmas concert. I said the other thing, I don't remember my dad going to my concert that much, and I said the parents that are taking work off to the concert, I don't know. That's just my opinion. You break out. We went out for lunch to St. Louis in Bradford there. Packed. It's friggin' packed with Christmas. Remember I said I think there might be a little bit of a recession coming on after the new year because I just don't think people have the money to spend. And then I'll flip into that. I should go in. I'm not going to... Mystery Cleve will love this. So I was talking to my banker the other day. Emmett might like this too. So I was talking to my banker yesterday, and I asked him about interest rates because I signed a fucking doozy of an interest rate package that is not favorable to me. So I said, what's going on with the interest rates? And he says, well, it's come down since you signed. I said, yeah, obviously. So I'm just trying to pull it up here. Oh, here we go. And this is public knowledge. I'm not like telling secrets, like especially for me. So, but your loan for December 2024 is for 6 months is 4.7% interest, and 5 years is 5% interest. So That is insane because in February it was 6.53 interest, and that's what I signed mine for because of the fact that was what the best interest rates at the time were, and I knew they were coming down, so I signed for 6 months. So they are almost 2% lower now, and in March of next year, when they come up again for renewal, they will be even lower. So, um, COVID made prices, they came down like crazy. They're under 2% for a bit, under 2.5%, and then all of a sudden they went to 6.5, and now they've come back down again. But these people that have signed these big loans, and Tyson would know this. I like calling you Mystery Cleve better. Mystery Cleve is. I looked at the screen, I see Tyson, but Tyson would know this. That fucking Mystery Cleve would know this. Getting mixed up. That the house the housing market interest rates are a little bit different, and they're coming up for renewal in the new year. And when these people sign for under 2% 5 years ago, and it's coming up for renewal now, and they aren't making money to pay it, there's going to be something's going to happen. What do they call it? A recheck, a recharge, or something like that. So, Autumn L, I like Emmett Foster. If your wife, and I know she's busy as fuck with the kids and you and cooking and working and whatever, I said I'm gonna talk to Autumn L also, who's KJ's tech advisor, who Mystery Cleve and I had a beer with at the Royal. I'm gonna talk to her and see what her guidance would be with this too. So it's not emergency, but I can let you guys in on a lot of other stuff, but I can't because confidentiality. But let's just say things are progressing with the election. We got the election meeting, so it is. It'll be 3.5 next summer. Well, that's summer, but I'm talking March for percentages. But it'll be under 4 for sure. I know that. So the election is progressing. We got our names. So they sent an email to everybody, a mass email to the farmers in our district that says who is running for a director, who is running for the DCRs. I think there's another district the same. So as of now, when we get our farmer list, we can promote ourselves to the farmers. So I have to get everything ready, and then I can promote myself to the farmers. And if anybody doesn't know me personally, that is all I'm going to tell you. Anybody who knows me personally knows there's more to it than that. So on that note, it is, like I said, it's December 20th. We got hockey tonight, hockey tomorrow night, hockey Tuesday night, maybe hockey Wednesday night, and then we'll see what happens. And then we have the time off. So that is awesome. And then the chickens leave right on New Year's Eve day. And if they don't go out, which could happen if there's a snowstorm, if it's minus 40, they won't pick them up till January 2nd, which will be kind of shit because they're going to be probably 200 grams more than they should be, and it's not always ideal. So hold on, I got to get my secretary rocking here to get the old country music. Thanks for listening there, Mystery. Tyson, Big Nuts, only going to say it once. Emmett Foster, don't know where Roscoe is. BC Girl, talk to you guys later. Thanks for listening.